Hello everyone, Nathaniel Gavronsky here, and I'm on the front steps of the Iowa State Capitol here. We've got a beautiful day, people are out riding their bikes, got their nice cars out. It's a beautiful June day here in Iowa, and session is back up and running. Big primary night last night in Iowa. You saw the longest term congressman of the current set, Steve King, lose his primary bid to State Senator Randy Feenstra, who will undoubtedly take the seat over in January of 2021. You also saw Ashley Hinson and Mariannette Miller-Meeks take Districts 1 and 2 respectively. This puts both District 1 and District 2 in guaranteed female hands come January 2021, with Freshman Incumbent Abby Finkenauer defending her seat against Ashley Hinson in District 1 of Iowa, and Rita Hart, who's fighting on the Democratic side to replace long-time serving Congressman David Lobsack out of District 2 in Iowa. So District 1 and 2, no matter what, you will have a woman running and sitting in that seat come January 2021. In District 3, we have a rematch of 2018. Former Congressman David Young against freshman incumbent Cindy Axne. This, I think, is actually going to be the most interesting race. I get along really well with both these two people. I do have a tendency to think David Young is a little bit better of a person to be in the seat than Cindy Axne, but I know people have a lot of great admiration for Cindy, and I'm not going to knock that. I just personally think that David could do a lot better than what Cindy could, but if Cindy wants to really work on being a better member of Congress, I would be more than happy to help her do that. I think she would have potential to do so. She just did a couple of things differently. So the 3rd District of Iowa is going to be the most interesting for me. And then, of course, Theresa Greenfield won a very crowded contention on the Democratic side for the primary for the U.S. Senate race. She was heavily criticized for her actions as a landlord, kicking out ma and pa stores to bring in big corporate chains. She wasn't very good with a lot of employees. She took a lot of PAC money, even though all of her ads said that she wasn't going to take any PAC money at all. So this race, I'm going to have to say, Greenfield can win the nomination all she wants on the Democratic side. This is a solid Joni Erst seat. I don't see starting off with a 57% approval rating of Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, that Theresa Greenfield, with all of the damage she took on during the primary, would have any chance of unseating Joni Erst. And that's actually a good thing for all of Iowa. Not Theresa Greenfield as a person, but I just don't think she's a good candidate to hold the seat. Why I do think Abby and Rita and Cindy and, I'll be honest, JD, he can't have a conversation that's not scripted. So I believe in any situation where we have a woman in District 1, District 2, I think we'll be okay. I believe Mariannette Miller-Meeks, I believe, would be a much better member of Congress than Rita Hart. Rita Hart has a hard problem with unions, and we'll see how that goes. But I also believe that Rita Hart is running for the right reasons. She's not running for the prestige or the money. So I have nothing against Rita Hart. I would also consider her a friend, and I'm not going to knock anyone who I think is running for the right reasons. And then as far as what's going on here in session, they're going to try to get all of the remaining bout of the state's business done in a week or two. Now, a week would be kind of pushing it, but in 2 weeks, they do believe they can get on. The bill structure for today and tomorrow is very, very heavy. There's a lot of debate going on, a lot of votes. So we're going to see how it goes. They're really concentrating on getting the budget done through, because that's the most important. And everything's changed with the amount of money that was damaged here in Des Moines and Cedar Rapids and Davenport with the looting and with the COVID cost. So we're going to see how a budget's going to look. So a lot of things are being revamped, but we have the best group of people, both Republican and Democrat, working on this issue together. So I think that's actually why we're going to have such a good budget come out of this, is that we do have the best Democrats and the best Republicans in the country in this building right now, working hard, doing the people's business. So I do have a tendency to favor a lot of Republicans, but there's a couple of Democrats out there that are really doing a great job for their constituencies, and I applaud each and every single one of them. They're doing it for the right reasons, and there's a lot of them. I believe out of all the Democrats, Iowa's got the best Democrats, and even the ones that aren't so good are way better than anywhere else I've ever come across. And even though we've had some not so good Republicans, I think that business has been finished. So that's where we're at right now in Des Moines, Iowa. This building is going to be pretty busy until late in the evening. I, however, have got other business to take care of, and I'm going to be moving on to that direction. I will want to say that Steve King did a great job for his constituents in District 4. He probably did more casework than any other member of Congress while he was in office, and he actually did hold the ceremonies of giving of honoring newly minted U.S. citizens. He was the one person in the federal government that did more of those ceremonies of swearing in new citizens than anyone else in the federal government, and that was something that Steve King did. I know a lot of people in District 4 are going to really miss him because of the community service that he's done and that the amount of pride he's held for the 4th District. However, I do believe Randy Feenstra will be able to do just as much, and I believe that he might have the ability to do even more without being buckled down by everyone gunning for him all the time. So I believe Iowa's going to come out ahead in all of these, no matter who wins. But I want to let you know, you guys have a lot of reasons to be proud of this great, amazing state that we all call home. And I want everyone to show respect and dignity to every other Iowan, regardless of where they come from, where they originate from, what language they speak, or the color of their skin. We live in the best state in the country, folks, and I really want to make sure everyone gets to appreciate the great things that this state has to offer. If you know someone from another state and they want to come visit, get them to do so. I actually talked to a person, a little family from Buffalo, New York, to actually look at property here in West Des Moines today because they're kind of visiting, looking at capitals, and every time they've been to Iowa, they've really liked it. And they were asking me about, a couple of things about the property and business prospects and like that. So they actually are going to go look into property in West Des Moines. So that's great. We need more people to move to Iowa from all over the place because the best people will come to Iowa and will be even a better state than what we are today. So I hope everyone stays healthy, stay wealthy, stay wise, and as always, stay classy, Iowa.